Hello YouTube, this is a Rush on Damavand peak gameplay I got the other day. I'm just going to be commentating on the important parts of the gameplay. Whenever I start off on Damavand peak as an attacker, I always take this right hand flank. The hills on the left provide great cover from enemy sights, and you can quickly get around to arming B. Going out of the combat area is a great way to sneak up on any camping snipers that are up on this tower.
Okay, enemy soldier has been spotted. Charge has been planted. Enemy has defused the charge.
After I arm this M-com, an enemy comes out of nowhere and takes me out. Fortunately, there's a Humvee parked up right in front of B, so I'm confident that it's covered. I spawn on a squad mate who's over at A, and quickly start attacking this M-com. I made a pretty big mistake of just going straight in. I deserved that death. Thankfully, Kipper, who's one of my squad mates, makes a good decision of going around. After my squad mate armors B, I'm just gonna defend it as best as I can. I go on a little tear here with the G18. In my opinion, it's the best secondary in the game. Feels like a mini SMG in your hands. I don't have any tips or strategies or routes that I use on this base, because it's basically just the attackers go either left or right and the enemy watches the hill. You gotta be aggressive and kind of get lucky on which route you take. At that point, the right path was covered, but my squad mate went the opposite direction and I spawned on him. I'm going to start covering the enemy spawn so my team can push up. The spot that I'm in right now is a great spot to watch the enemy spawns on this base. You have perfect view of both staircases that the enemy come up on, and you have a little bit of a higher vantage point on them. Takes me a while to get off this cliff. The enemies are trying to be cool and spawn trap us. I go around here, take out a recon, and end up dying by a claymore. After I get revived, I jump off the left side. Jumping off the left side gives me a head start to flank A. And any other time I jump off the middle, I end up getting shot at in midair when I'm parachuting down. Since I have a suppressed gun, very little enemies notice that I flanked around. I'm able to go around the enemy and get into this really good spot right here behind this fuel tank. For some reason, this fuel tank's indestructible. It can't be destroyed, so it's a really good piece of cover at A. Fail at the arm there. I respawn on a squad mate, take out a few more enemies, and end up dying again. The next time I spawn, I notice that we're running a little low on tickets. By the time I get down to A, we're down to about 30. So I know that on this life, I should really try and make a move. I'm back in this good spot at A again, and I'm trying my best to clear it out. The enemies just seem to keep on coming. After I run out of ammo, I decide that it's time to go and arm it. Die by a claymore, but most of my team already pushed up on A, so I know that it's going to be covered. I always try and get a head start on this base right here, on the final base. The reason being because a lot of support guys on the other team like to set up bipods in these tunnels. If you take too long in pushing up and being aggressive, then snipers and support people are just gonna set up, and it's gonna be really tough for you guys to push up in the future. On this base, you gotta be really aggressive, so support guys can't set up like that guy did right there. The right side is heavily covered, so I sneak around to A. A friendly tank rolls up just in the nick of time and takes this guy out. This is my first attempt in arming B. It's successful, but I armed it too early on. My only teammate that was up there with me was the tank, and I think it gets destroyed. So my team arms it on the second attempt. We almost get it this time, but I couldn't quite get the disarmor on this run. At this point, I knew that going straight through the middle, going straight up to the front of B was not going to do us any good. The enemy were posted up. I somehow dodged that tank shell while flanking around, and somehow dodged this claymore the last second. I arm B and start covering the back entrance, trying to catch any enemies that are trying to spawn in. And we end up getting that MCOM station and winning.